Good morning, hello, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I say this a lot recently, but to this very exciting vlog. If you can't tell, I'm trying really hard not to be high pitched and squealy, and I actually am trying not to smile quite as much as I am at the moment, but this vlog is honestly a very pinch me moment, and I actually want to start this vlog by thanking you guys for all your support. I said it over on Instagram, I believe last week, and yeah, thank you to you guys that watch and support, comment, subscribe, follow, all of that, because that is what is enabling me to have these moments. And I am trying my very hardest to not come across as a nearly 30 weirdo fangirling kind of girl this morning. Yeah, calm it down, Emily. But if you have seen Instagram, you will know, and probably it's all going to be over the thumb title, let's be honest. I am off to Piggy March's yard, which is very exciting. So it's currently Sunday. We are travelling up today. We're staying 2 nights just because it is such travel. So to expect the ponies to do what we have got planned tomorrow. So we've got a dressage lesson and a show jumping lesson. There are others coming as well. We are picking up Tina and Banks. We're going back like the old days, MT Adventures this weekend, which is exciting. We're picking up Tina and Banks, travelling up together, and then we're meeting some others up there that you will recognise, that we have, yeah, come across on these vlogs before. So very excited to be seeing them. I won't try and reel it off just in case I do miss somebody, but we shall see them all when we get up there. I'm not 100%, I don't think we're all staying like both nights, or I think I only know Sophie is staying tonight, but because they are lucky enough to live closer, whereas for us it's probably about a 6-hour drive. Anyways, I feel like this vlog could end up being quite long because I really want to try and get as much ridden footage as possible, and I want to leave it all raw for you guys to enjoy. But it is teamed up in collaboration with Animal Life. They are one of Piggy's sponsors and have sorted tomorrow, the training day. So there is lots of training going on, lots of filming. Other brands have also got involved, like Fairfax and Favour, Toggy. So has worked really well in collaborating with all those brands that I have been fortunate enough to work with before, or actually I went to Piggy's with Sprite in 2016, and that was because of Toggy and Champion. So yes, I've been working with Toggy and Champion, very fortunate to have worked with them for many years. But it is Animal Life, who I have never worked with before, but excited to be trialling some of their products. Now they do a whole range of supplements, and that leads me on very nicely into feeding. It's gone quite dark, let's just go turn the light on. It is a glorious morning, like proper sunny, but in here it's a little bit dark. So like I said, we have got a couple of products that have already arrived, and I'm really excited because we all know Addie gets rather excited when her adrenaline is up. They have sent me some VetroCalm syringes. Now I'm going to see how she is training. She doesn't always get so buzzed up, basically, but at the moment she has been very fresh and excitable. So maybe I will be giving her one of those tomorrow morning. I'm just going to see how she is after the travel and how she's sort of looking and feeling in the morning. But these are going to be fabulous for competitions, I think, especially for the dressage when she has got to concentrate. And something I have obviously been reading, everything from Animal Life is all 100% natural. I can just read that now, it says natural goodness. But what I was really intrigued about is a lot of calming products have magnesium in there. Now, too much magnesium can almost have the opposite effect. Now, she is already on a calming balancer, so that has got magnesium in it. So I didn't want to be giving her more magnesium, and that's what I really liked, because it says that it is free from magnesium and I don't even know how to say this word. How bad is that? Tryptophan. Maybe I can do that and you will be able... Oh, it's not going to focus. There we go. I'll let you guys read that yourself because I'm really sorry I don't. I will find out this weekend what that's actually called, and free from banned substances. So these are all competition legal. So they are, I'm excited to give them a try. We have also got some Vetrofen for comfort and recovery. So this is a powerful antioxidant. Again, completely natural, and it says there, stay sound with Vetrofen, can be used short-term or continuous regular maintenance. Now I'm going to give her a sachet of this in her breakfast this morning because of the travel up, so it can go straight to her muscles, her ligaments, her joints, tendons, basically recover from the journey that we've got to do today. There is currently a deal on for these sachets that if you buy a tub of Vetrofen, so if you buy 105 grams, you'll get £20 worth of free sachets. You can use Fen 5. I will pop this all on screen for you guys, and it will be in the description below, but you can also get a 315 gram tub and pop in Fen 10, and then you'll get almost £40 worth of these sachets free with that purchase. Now I think these are actually really good because they're good for traveling, and obviously we do a lot of traveling, staying overnight, so instead of having to take like your tub, it's actually really handy to be able to take just one of those and then you can pop that in their feed. But anyways, these ponies probably are like, where's my breakfast, mum? And I need to get hitched up. Well, I've got 25 minutes. We're doing well. We are doing very well this morning. Oh, yummy. Oh, so I can't hear with you watching me, mum. And we're off. Waving off to mum. Addie is in there. We're off to go get Tina and Banksy. Now you know how I started this vlog saying, oh, I might not need to use the Vetrocalm syringe this weekend because it's not a competition. But my pony's very excited. She's done a lot of poos and a lot of cooling. To be fair, she's been very good because she's been stood there whilst we've been filling up the water, haven't you? And you've both been talking to each other, so she's like, I know he's coming, but just let me see him. But he is now getting loaded up and we are ready to hit the road. I already cleaned out 2 poos from at home and she's done another one again, but never mind, it's all right. I'm sure there's going to be a mountain of it. But the priority was to fill up the water because it is going to be a long old time for them in the box. So we need to make sure that we've got plenty of water for them, which they probably won't even appreciate or drink. Right.
Sorry, Addie.
At least they got the same hay.
Yeah, hers is a bit better filled.
Oh. I'm sure they'll both...
It's from the same bale.
You do know that that's from the same field, being baled exactly the same, so there is no difference.
Tastes better.
We've only been on the road 2 minutes. And I'm already feeling skeptical. You know what I mean. How's feeling you then? That's not following on well for the question I'm about to ask
Oh
you.
no. And said, can you pick up my camera? I want to ask you something.
You know I was telling you these are free from magnesium?
Uh-huh.
It says free from magnesium and something else, and I do not know.
Oh, you're going to ask me to pronounce something.
We're going to find out this weekend, aren't we?
Wait a minute, I need glasses. That's how I can't read it. Where does it say that? Oh, I do know how to say that. Tryptophan.
Tryptophan.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I hope I've said that right now. I was so confident in the fact that I know how to say it.
Oh, okay.
Free from magnesium and tryptophan, yeah.
Oh, okay. I went to say it because I knew it was free of magnesium.
Oh, did you say it?
Also, I don't even think I held it up to camera.
You went, ooh, good job the Sony's have got a good focus.
I can find it out this weekend.
So has she had some or not yet?
No,
Because you were feeling optimistic that she didn't need it.
need it for training, but now I said I'm going to see what she's like because it's instant, so
Okay.
I can give it to her tomorrow morning.
Hence the word Vetrocalm instant, yeah. Brilliant. Might be needing some of that as well. Freshly clipped. Whee! Who needs sat nav when you get to the village, AM? You remember it well.
We're going to turn down right. So we are currently in Madewell, which Piggy lives obviously in. Is that where we? No. Is that where we stayed? Oh, I thought it was a pub down on the right, so maybe I am wrong. But we are turning right just here. No,
Yeah, it was pitch black when we went down here last time for the first time.
Yeah, not wrong. Not wrong.
Beautiful village though, isn't it?
Oh, it's so lovely. It's so pretty. And we're quite close to main road. Like, we haven't had much like country road to go on. Which again, I think last time we may have come in a different way.
In the dark.
In the dark. But yeah, I can remember this.
Excited.
Okay, no, good. I'm pictured squealing.
Excited, but you said a little bit nervous too.
I am a little bit nervous. I just, yeah. I'm nervous for the whole day, really. Addie, please behave. She loves stayaways. That's the only thing that I do love about Addie, is that she's
so chill, isn't she?
Yeah, and she absolutely loves.
Takes it all in her stride.
Yeah, staying away from home, and I think it's because she likes that Mum's attention is fully on her.
Yeah.
And we're here. Oh, make sure I get this right.
Please enter. I'll replicate what she said.
Oh, it's so beautiful up here.
Yeah, you ponies are very lucky ponies.
Aren't they?
Yeah, we're very lucky
And
girls.
look at us, bang on time.
Yeah, I know, look. Boom, boom.
Very impressed with that.
And it's an amazing view from her arena, isn't it?
Oh, it's like an infinity arena, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm a bit conscious of how windy it is with the freshly clipped.
It's alright, you'll see how fresh she is. We'll go for a little mooch.
Go down the gallops.
Oh yes, I did go on that. What's really crazy is we're going to see Max. And Max was in a pram when we were here last time.
Yeah.
Okay,
now he joins in.
I was sweating before because I was hot, and now I'm sweating because I'm nervous.
Right, camera's going down for a minute. Let's just take it all in by
embrace
ourselves.
it.
Yeah. No.
And we're here. Good moment, literally. Finally, having a good guzzle. That makes Mummy happy. You can offer an offer on the way up, and you don't want it, but need it in your own time, don't you? Good girl. He's right next door. He's next door. You're okay. All right. Mummy Hall is providing the good. How cute is this? A pimp set. Little pimp set.
Ice, there's fruit.
Yeah, all cut up, all done. And I hear there's cupcakes as well tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The party bus only ever comes with
Yeah, this
cake and
is your
alcohol.
nickname
Whether
now.
it's a good day or a bad day, we'll either drown our sorrows or we'll celebrate. That's
Yeah.
the rules.
And here's us Cornish with the cider.
You just need to get some ice and put it in there.
Oh,
Sorry, darling. Sorry, can't not put the ice in.
I'll get the ice. You haven't stopped drinking, your mum's letting you down on it.
Yeah, but it is really important to stay hydrated.
Oh, but how good does it look?
Cheers,
Cheers, ladies! Somebody has seen the pink bucket because it is dinner time, isn't it? But I've got to put some water in it first. But sorry for the duplication, guys, because there is going to be a little bit. We've done very well on the way up of trying to make sure that we're filming different things, but the plan has changed ever so slightly. It is quite breezy here, and the forecast is saying there is thunder and lightning. I mean, it's gone back to blue skies, but there was a very dark grey cloud. I'm just waiting for you to get out of the way so I can go to the water. So we think that there is a thunderstorm on its way, and we don't really feel like being on the ponies at that time. They've had a long travel. They have come in and had a snooze in their stable, so they're looking pretty settled. So we're just giving them their dinner, and then we're going to take them for... I can't do this. Let's pop you there. So we're going to take them for a hand graze later, and we planned to get up nice and early in the morning because we're not actually needed to be on board until around 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So, I haven't put enough. Oh, but I have popped in again some of the Vetrofen like I did this morning, just aiding her tendons, her ligaments, her muscles after the long travel. I think we worked out that it took us 7 hours to get up here. So, like I say, it's just fueling her body, making sure that she is comfortable, any tweaks or anything like that. So we're gonna give you your dinner now. Are you excited? Oh, I can't do this one-handed either. There we go. And she's also, do you know, this is one thing that I do really like about bringing Addie away, is that she eats well. She eats very well. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Tucked straight in. She's already at majority of her hay. She's drank a whole load of water. It just makes you relax more because you know that I'm now looking, I'm like, no, she hasn't done a poo yet though, but I know that she did a lot of poo in the trailer on the way up, didn't you? But it's nice to know when she comes. Oh, she's never done that before. Oh, I've never seen her do that. I know that Connor, Kerry Ann's horse, does that when he's eating. I've never noticed Addie do it before. But you're very happy. She loves stay away shows, and like I say, it just makes me so much more at ease when I know that she eats well, drinks well, And I've seen her having a little snooze whilst we may have been sat out in the sunshine having a Pims with Piggy. She came over, she saw that we had arrived, so she came over and joined us for our Pims. As you saw, Sophie's mum had made up for us. That was very nice, very relaxing. But we're going to give them their food, let them chill out for a bit. We're going to go off and get some food ourselves. Don't get slobber on me, please. You want to see what's going on, don't you? You've got enough water in there for a minute. I'll fill you up again when we come and do later checks. I might need to put in a couple more slices of hay though, because she has absolutely demolished it. But it's lovely that we're all here together and all ponies seeming nice, happy and settled. Good morning. I'm sorry I wasn't quick enough. Hello. Did you sleep well? Okay, my darling. We got a fun day today. This is when things actually happen. We don't just travel. Today is yeah, I'm glad I put your rug on you actually last night. You are warm and you've done lots of poos. But today's the exciting day. So as you can imagine, everything sort of has got a time that everybody starts. And we were told last night that feeding happens. Banks, your mum was coming, but we gotta wait. Feeding starts at 7 o'clock, so we wanted to wait. These two prickers, they know what time it is. So wanted to wait for them to feed, and then we'll feed like as a block all together. So we're making sure that we're up and ready, hence still in the pajamas. And then I'm gonna let her digest that down and then take her for a little mooch and just suss out how she's feeling. Fingers crossed, not too. The wind has died, which is making me feel a lot happier. We had some thunder, which has cleared the air, and it's not quite as muggy and hot as it was yesterday. And the wind, like I say, has definitely died down. That makes me feel an awful lot better. We're packed up and ready to go, aren't we? I'm gonna only take my phone, safely put that into my pocket until I'm gotten on and I can feel how she's feeling. Because I don't know, I feel like this could be the calm before the storm. But the sun is starting to shine, it's a lovely day, and you're going to be a lovely pony, aren't you? You're going to be nice and chilled. We have decided to go all out together just to be a little bit safer. Don't want to leave a horse on their own, and also whether one of them's going to want to leave the other two. So I think it's just safer for us to go out all together, nice and calmly. We're going to go out for just a 15-minute hack, so down around the gallops and then back up the driveway. I think the other girls are just getting ready, and then we'll be getting on. I get on and then I get proud of my pony because she's just gone, oh okay, all right, whereas the 16-year-old is in, you're in defensive mode because he's looking rather jolly. But thankfully it's not having... guys. Oh, that looks like a lovely backdrop there. Yeah, that's it, we just got to be nice, calm, not high pitch. Look at the views. Oh, we get to ride in that later. I can't lie, that went a lot better than what I was expecting it to, and I was trying so hard to be positive and Pony's going to be fine. But I just wanted to crack on and get on, and yeah. But thankfully, it was absolutely fine. My pony was very brave, very good girl, isn't you? Was you pleased to be out? Yes. And you can now have a little bit of a chew again and find out the plan of the day. Jem is coming back, and then we will be sorting out the organiser of the day. Oh, there she is. Talk of her, and there she shall appear. So we're going to figure out what we're doing lessons wise. I think there's been a bit of a change in plan, but we'll make it all work. When you ask if you're allowed to come in, you are when you bring the goods. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't actually know which one. I'm going to go with one then.
Has something gone wrong with the setup?
Wow! We love you even more now. Yum scrub.
Into the main yard, which we will be having a yard tour later, I believe.
Yes.
We're about to find out because we're heading to the briefing. It's just such a beautiful yard. And into the tack room. Wow.
Debrief done. So I am actually up first, which is a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's all good. Kind of actually, it'd be nice just to sort of, I don't want to say get it done, but just to get on with it so that I'm not fretting about how she's going to be or anything like that. I haven't got time to think about it too much, so just grabbing extra batteries, microphones, hopefully Piggy doesn't mind wearing one, and then go get Addie tacked up. I need to be on in about 5 minutes, so she's already got boots on, so just need to pop the saddle and the bridle on, and my hat, which I've got it all out ready. So yeah, let's crack on with it.
Ash, she wins.
Yes, okay.
Yeah? It's got to be an inside one and an inside leg that says also here, that's it, good girl. And if she stops both legs, give her a good thump, it's forward.
Okay. Yeah.
And then back to that inside eyelash, good. And then trot on again. And the moment you trot, think and trot. And trot. Don't overprotect her, good girl. And don't worry if it feels wrong. It's either forward and staying out. Use your circle and a bit of a walk if you need to. Good girl, good girl. Trot, 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 trot. The important thing is she either goes forward or you walk to keep her out. Good girl. Trot, trot. Good. Good. Kick. Oh, she's a bit an old mare, isn't she? In the
Only the last few months, so I think she's just suddenly gone, I think I know a bit what I'm doing now.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's amazing.
No jumps involved, I'm not interested.
Yeah, is that what she's like?
No.
Okay, good. Well done. Okay, and trot, trot. That's it. Both legs, trot. Good girl. Ignore that. Just say trot. As long as you keep her out to the side or keep her on the way you want to go, just think you are going forward. Well done. Good girl. And just ignore her if she's putting her head up and going. You can keep trying to encourage her roundness, but I certainly wouldn't get stressed and just grab hold of the bridle strong. That's it. Keep the trot, keep the trot, keep the trot. Good girl. Keep it, keep it. Good, good. She can find her own balance, but you're just going to say you are going forward. Good girl. Well done. You'll get through that, but if you only worry about her head coming up, she'll keep stopping and get a bit Mary on you.
Okay.
Right, at sea you're going to do a 20-metre circle and stay up here. That will be a very good exercise for you to do with her at home. Stay on a 20-metre circle up here now, because this will make it a bit easier and nicer for you. But I would do that with her on some days, even if it's just a day of doing that.
Yeah.
And just think you are trotting and you are going to get to the edge, because already now she wants to fall in, and that will be a good hurdle for you to get over if you can.
Yeah.
Good girl. Well done. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Trot, trot. And we're going to make it clear when there's pressure on, when she gets a bit Mary.
Yeah.
And then nice and soft and nice when she's nice and giving. Find a nice rhythm. You know, she's a girl and they can be a pain in the arse. And so very good. Good girl. Good girl. So we've got to make it black and white.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of when she feels that she's nice, you could be like, there's a good girl. Good girl, very good. Nice, good girl, good girl. So it's yes and it's no. It's yes and it's no. It's not being horrible to her. It's just being very black and white. That's lovely. Good girl. Trot and trot and trot. Good girl. Good girl. Then when you're ready, change the diagonal. Let's go and change the rein, and you can come back up here on the left rein and we'll do the same here. Just try to keep consistent, feel, rhythm. Consistent, feel, rhythm. Rhythm. Ride the trot and ride the trot. Good. If she slows on you, you're quick with a bit of leg to say, you trot, 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 trot. Good girl, good girl. If she fights that, say, you can have a word with yourself, love, but we're trotting.
Yeah.
That's it, good. But not worry when the head comes up. That's lovely. And just say good girl, or a little pat on the inside neck or something, just to be like, that's what I want. Good. Trot, trot. But then straight away back to your feel and your trot. There's a good girl. Good girl. And trot and trot. But you've got to be A1 on it yourself. Just staying with her and just thinking rhythm, feel. Rhythm, feel. Trot, 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 trot. That's it. Grab. That's it. Good. And she might be all right with a little stick one day as well, just on the shoulder.
Yeah.
To be like, because that's just the only bit that I'd be really strict on, to just to say you don't park up. That's rude. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Well done. Good girl. Well done. Well ridden.
Thanks.
Good girl.
Sweating.
That's very good. Good girl. Good girl. Trot, trot, trot. And it's clearly naughty because it's just that way to the gate.
Yeah.
So don't feel you're doing anything wrong or you lose any confidence. Keep it. It's very, very nice round here. Then she gets to turning away from her mate that's calling at her. And she's thinking that she might just have a bit to say about that. Good girl. Trot,
Trot
and
on.
trot and trot and trot.
Good girl.
girl. And a little pat there. Very good. Well ridden. And
Being a
think
bit
to
prepared for it, isn't it?
yeah, think to yourself from this point here. Just think, say in your own mind, and trot and trot and trot and trot and trot
and trot.
just to keep rhythm.
And trot.
Trot and feel and trot and feel and trot and trot and trot, just to keep you upbeat in your riding and your rhythm and your leg and your trot and trot and trot, rather than thinking when's it going to start, when's it going to start, when's she going to stop with me. I want you to just think, good girl, very good, very good. So that was, yes, you had to get quite stuck in.
Yeah.
There'll be lots of times probably again today that you have to, but it's keeping it unemotional and very clear.
Yeah.
It's yes, it's no. Good girl. But the one thing I wouldn't do is let her stop.
No.
You know, that's where we've got to be. Unless you're walking, it's spooking and you want to get her into the corner and push her away from your leg and get that inside bend.
Yeah.
But after that, then she's got to trot. Lovely. Well ridden, Ems. That's really, really good. Trot. Good girl. Good girl. So that's just attitude.
Literally.
Tiring though, isn't it?
Tiring and
Surely just attitude. Right.
It's frustrating because this is how I know she can go.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. But you might
But
just
like you
need
said, that's what happens at a competition, isn't it? That you
Yeah.
get there and they're not the horse that you know at home.
Yeah, good. Well, at least she's had a bit of that being out. 'Cause
Yes.
She thinks she doesn't know she's not at home and just training. Right, let's go. Try and go round the arena now and see if you can sort of keep her semi to the outside. Don't worry about breaking your neck to keep her like an advanced horse really into the corners, but she can just sort of have enough rideability to stay out and round. Good. Trot, trot, trot. Good. Trot, 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 trot. Yeah, good. Trot, 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 trot. Good. Good. And just careful with that corner at that end not to make it too tight,
Okay.
because that gives her every option to lose a bit of rhythm and come back at you.
Right.
Start
okay.
that turn a little bit earlier so you can ride forward through the turn,
Okay.
rather than making it too hard for her.
For her, yeah.
Very good. Very good. Good girl. Lovely. And change your rein again. Change your rein again. Good. Where they can get you again of just changing your new feel, new inside leg, new, that's it, new outside rein. And she goes, oh, do I have to? And it's like, yes, we actually do. That's it. But do exactly what you're doing here. Ignore her, but get on with it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Trot and trot. Good girl. She's doing well. She's getting stuck in and she's earned her gin and tonic tonight. Good girl. Good girl.
Well done. Good girl.
Very good. That's it. Well done.
I give her a breather for a couple minutes.
You can give her a breather. You know the drills. You know what she needs.
Ooh. Not
Good walk.
just-
Walk.
go,
Well
go.
done. Well ridden. Exactly that. It's like you don't stop to die on me and just flop in the heat. You can walk. You can still think forward. Think forward, and you walk, and you walk, and you walk, and you walk. And you don't have any of that with your jumping.
No.
She loves
She loves her jumping.
Yeah. I think it's pointless running through a test.
Yeah.
I think that we're working on this as our biggest thing right
Yes.
now.
Yeah, that's
And
perfect.
I would say that sort of thing would be quite helpful, your little jump whip, and have a day of it.
Yeah.
I think it's helpful that she's come out like that today.
Yeah,
Totally.
definitely.
Totally.
Yes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Let's just see a little canter on both ways then and see.
Okay.
But that's definitely a big thing that I would do with her if that's mine.
Ooh.
That's it, because she's lovely when she's lovely.
Good girl.
That's very good. And that's it. She'll love that praise too. You know, they are girls.
Yes.
They like to feel good when they're good.
Yeah.
And so that's why we've got to keep the emotion out of it and keep very level-headed yourself.
Good girl.
It's yes and it's no.
Yeah.
It's yes and it's no. You know, when she's bad, you can kick and say, you've got to go forward, love. Lovely. Good girl. That's it. And canter, 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 canter. Good girl. Good girl. And just think in your own mind, when she ever sucks back, whether it's trot or canter, it's canter, canter, canter. That's it. Very nice. She's a cute little thing when she's good.
Yeah.
Isn't she? Good, lovely. Go round the arena, or careful on that turn not to make it too sharp down the bottom. Good, good, good. Well done. Well done. And it might also be some days you've got to canter a lot first before you trot.
Trot, yeah.
You know, you've got to figure these things out with them and do very little trot if it keeps her happy for a while. It's sometimes try to do mind games and find a bit of reverse psychology with them.
Yeah, and they think that it's all their idea, not yours.
Yeah, exactly. But you could get to an event and just go a canter. That's it, and trot, good. And rhythm, find rhythm. When she's good and she's thinking forward, then you can think careful not to hurry her out of her balance. It's very black and white. When she's stuffy, it's like, I don't care what you're doing, you're going forward. When she is very forward and very willing, then think, okay, I'll help her with her balance of just try to find a nice up, down, a nice rhythm.
Good girl.
Very good. That's lovely, Ems. Good, lovely. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Very good. You see in her face and everything that she's then going to be okay.
Yeah.
Just a funny old fish. Good girl, and canter, good girl, and canter, good girl, and trot, good girl.
Keep trotting.
Good girl, keep trotting, good girl. Well done, well done. Nice. I think it's quite good that they can come out and be arses on the, you know, good.
Yeah.
Trot. Well done, Ems.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I'm sure they're all going to be like it as well.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like she's the
I wouldn't worry about that at all. I think you've got lots of ideas and pointers to
go away with, yeah.
To go away with that. Rather than thinking, what do I do? The biggest thing is keep the confidence in yourself because you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Okay. So
I think sometimes you have all those things happen, don't you? And you're like, well, am I asking wrong? What am I doing?
Exactly. And I wouldn't say that was. I'd just say she is a girl.
Yeah.
And she's just started, you know, they're very sweet and innocent at 4 and 5. And they suddenly start to think, do you know what, I know what life is and I've got an opinion and this is what I think of it. And they just will need a couple. I always think it's one of the biggest turning points of them, getting them from 5 to 6. The sessions have to start of just being like, no, we do this.
Yeah.
Because they're 4, they're cute. They're 5, they sort of start thinking, oh, I'm doing a bit of this and that and doing a bit more.
Yeah.
And then they're like 6, I know it and I've got it. Don't
hold my beer, Mum. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. And I don't think I do like this or that and I want to do this or that. And it's like, actually, we have to, there are then a few things. You know, I was thinking of first leg heels or something when you get doing them in the tests and they're sort of 6. When you get through that boundary, then you get lots of traverse and shoulder ins and absolutely fine. But it's the first time saying, move your body over and cross your legs over or something. And they go, no, can't do that. The world's ended.
Yeah.
And, you know, so it's just funny of the little phases, but stay confident. I don't believe in just saying, put it away, it's not, it's day. I do sometimes definitely, but with they have to be ridden.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Good girl. You're okay.
I don't feel. There are definitely sometimes that it's like, you know, it's done enough.
Yeah.
Let's put it away. You can't be, you know, and it might be that you get it out later or try again the next day or something like that. But they've got to go forward.
Yeah.
I think that is a golden rule of if I want to go
if my leg goes on, go.
I go there.
Yeah.
It's not, you're not asking anything that's incapable of her or hurts her
No.
or anything like that. And you can see that in the attitude of just where she did it and how she did it.
Yeah.
And, you know, just the winning with her mate and things like that. You know, all that's just not going to help.
No.
But it's fine. It's part of growing up.
Yeah.
And she's coming here and she has not won. She's not gone back to her friends. She's done her little bit of work, and lots of it looked very, very nice.
Yeah.
And so it's like, good girl, well done. That was fine. But I would go home and I would definitely try and do that around the edge.
Yeah,
with
really,
little
that was good.
stick.
Yeah.
That's good, because I could just feel at the beginning when she trots around and like looking at everything, get the inside eyelash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inside eyelash has got to be a priority.
Yeah.
If they're not going to the edge, because the more we like pull them out and they got outside bend.
Yeah, and I am bad. I'm like, come on, I want you out there, and
But you probably wouldn't get it in trot. You've got to stop and go back to walk.
Yeah.
And then push her off your leg with a bit of inside bend and move her out. So if there's things that are really spooky and things, I would probably walk past first.
Yeah.
Oh, time just to catch my breath a little bit. Apologies, I don't think I actually needed to have a mic on for that, because I think all you're going to hear is some heavy breathing. But I am loaded up. Tina, camera, my phone, all important, coffee, microphones, and the next couple of lessons are underway. So Sophie is currently still in at the minute, and I can already see that Tina is trotting around the arena, ready ahead of her lesson. Don't know whether Sophie's just finished hers or not, but that was a very good lesson. I just wish my horse wasn't quite as camel-like as she was. Camel by colour, camel by nature a little bit. It just was a little bit frustrating, because not that I wanted her to come in and be like, wow, because she is not at that stage of her training at all, but just to be a little bit more, she's seen enough now, she's done enough. I just thought she would have been a little bit more cooperative, but I think being away, lots going on, lots of people, cameras all around, obviously her mate Bank's here, and she just didn't know quite how to concentrate. But as Piggy said right at the beginning when she saw me go round, she went, this is real life, this is like she's come out fresh at a competition, and it is. And it's nice just to have those tools and exercises to go through in a dressage warm-up or at home. Has given me some pointers and some homework to go away and try it, and just be very black and white with her. Take the emotion out, which I have been told many times, as hard as that is. But yeah, take the emotion out and just be like, this is acceptable, this is not acceptable. And you've got to try and mind gaze. Like she said, if her canter's better, maybe come in, get her cantering, get her forward. You've got to try and get her out of that adrenaline. I was umming and ahhing, should I or shouldn't I put her on that Vetricalm? But actually there's part of me that's pleased about it, because like I said, it was good for Piggy to be able to see her just how she was then. And I'm touching wood now, I'm very much looking forward to jumping later. We all know Addie loves her jumping. I'm hoping that today's morning session will have taken out that spookiness, silliness, like lack of concentration, and hopefully she's going to come out, she's going to go, okay, this is jumping now, this is much more my forte, and show her be a little bit more the pony I know. Because as much as I know she can be like that, she was very extreme today. But never mind, it is what it is. That is horses, real life, and as always I do share the reality of horses with you, and young horses. What was Piggy saying? 4, they're really sweet. 5, they're like, oh, this is fun. And 6, they start to go, I know what I'm doing. And actually that has just described 18 months that I've had Addie. That has described that journey very well. But anyways, looking forward to watching Tina and Banks go now, obviously on camera duties, but to see how they get on in front of Piggy.
Oh, he looks very proud of himself. How was it?
It was a really good ball.
Oh, and how was your 1-star run through?
You know what, she was so nice, and I was waiting to be grilled. I was hot, I was ready, I prepared myself, and she said there was lots to like, gave me lots of advice on where we can get those extra marks. Lots of thinking about preparation and not feeling any different when you go in the arena. That was her biggest advice. It's just a different arena, it's not a different test, so just don't ride it any differently to when you are riding it at home. So Working wisdom I'm going to take away, definitely. He was a very good boy.
He looks very proud of himself, don't you? Hi.
Had a little look at the cameras a few times, but you kept it together.
That's
didn't
all
you?
good for him though, like the atmosphere side of things as well, isn't it? That just so much for them to take in again with loads of people and everything.
You never know when you're going to see that out and about.
Nope.
So,
Oh,
need to prep.
very good. And let's just span out for how smart he's looking. So smart. Aww.
All dressage sessions for the morning is now completed, and we are now being treated to a very lovely spread just behind me. Look at the food, it looks glorious. No, you're not in the way, you're holding a very important refueling for this afternoon before the jumping session. So it's just lunchtime, and then we'll be going. It's very refreshing, it's very, very nice when it's hot. Oh, and now we're getting a little photo of the Fairfax and Favour trainers. Oh, I can't actually see. Of the Fairfax and Favour trainers sitting on the ledge. Ooh.